now we get this video leaking.
Whoa.
We get this video leaking.
What?
Eve leaks this video around this time. And this is Eve fighting with Razorfist.
No.
In the house. This is their domestic incident. And we have here abusive. Silent Ones doesn't know. A lot of people don't know about this lore, but it's all true.
This is all new to me.
It's all true, and it gets crazier and crazier.
Know about this?
Even nothing.
I don't know any about
the next revelations will blow your mind.
Goonergate is claiming quite a few victims these days, and sometimes it's people that you least expect. People that don't really have anything to do with where it all started, but because they had to white knight and simp hard for Melanie Mac, now they're putting their own career in jeopardy on this platform for things that are completely unrelated to the point of Goonergate in the first place. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT, and I'm going to be covering Razorfist today, a topic that I never really expected to really talk much about. As far as my personal connections to Razorfist, I don't think I've ever even talked to him. I know of him because of his appearances on side-scrollers, and he's someone who's friends with people I'm friends with, so we followed each other and didn't really think much of anything for a while. Until the moment he decided it would be a good idea to jump in from the top rope and start quote tweeting to join Goonergate and coming at me for daring to stand up for gamers and the games that people want to play and have the freedoms to enjoy. It was a bad idea because after that happened, people started diving into the history of Razorfist, wondering, it's curious that somebody is seemingly taking the approach that they're holier than thou, when in reality, they have a lot of skeletons hidden in their closet. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and yeah, I don't think I'm writing an article on this one because I got a lot of other stuff to do, but I definitely wanted to at least cover this and bring this to you guys, because it's a video format that needs to be seen, not something that needs to be read. And what got uncovered by Kino Casino, and I covered this in my live stream previously, was what you could say, by all accounts, would be the smoking gun in a situation.
It's evidence you've exaggerated her complaint. What he's showing, she defended Stellar Blade, which had the same degenerate as this Korean game. It had the exact same Razorfist, it's you who's building a straw man here.
You've exaggerated her complaint. What are you fucking talking about? Did you watch her video?
She talked about how they were perverts and losers, and
heading
she
to
wanted
hell.
it out of game.
Because before this point, it was a lot of he said, she said, and where this road goes gets very dark.
She says, yeah, go to the next slide. Despite me
Wait until
openly
you get to
talking
this
about my
belief
right-wing
she had
past,
some
an
and
anonymous
a whole
account
other
is replying
video
to my
that
friends
way
on
worse.
IG calling me alt-right.
It gets
This
worse.
label would have been more fitting when I was 19 or 20, but I've since broken up with the head whose politics I adapted and became my own person. Next slide. I dated a pretty well-known right-leaning asshole. She means Razorfist from 15 to 20. I will repeat. She dated Razorfist from ages 15 to 20. I then, too, also became a right-leaning asshole. But that asshole ruined my heart. She's talking about masturbating to porn while she's in the other room and hurt me. She left at 20 and went back to being herself. She wasn't right-wing before him, and she's not right-wing after him. Next slide.
Yikes.
Wow.
And that's just a couple of years ago, too.
He, by the way, claims that he was going to sue her for defamation. Said lawsuit never occurred.
Okay.
Never occurred.
Okay.
Next slide.
This is all from her mouth, by the way, allegedly from her.
This
so
is
just so
all
you
from her.
know.
So
Hey,
here
at least
she
they said
goes.
allegedly this.
Hi. I don't really like to indulge in internet drama, especially by shitty and abusive ex. But yes, I was a teen girl when we started talking, which is how I got into right-wing politics so young. I was also introduced to things like the movie Lolita.
Okay, can you?
Whoa, buddy!
Hey, Lolita.
Whoa, buddy! It's
So-
15:30. Whoa,
Okay.
buddy! Whoa, buddy! Razor, buddy!
Wait.
I gotta clip that one.
So that was some of the he said, she said stuff that, sure, you can raise an eyebrow and kind of say, that's a little bit suspicious, that's odd, that's weird. If we are to believe these people, then wow, okay, that's wild. These are allegations. They're very wild allegations, but holy crap, if they're true, that is some serious stuff. And that's the way I was looking at it until I kept watching. And then they showed a video that had been leaked from apparently his ex-girlfriend that was being held captive in a way at his house, allegedly. And what transpires in this video, it's not for the faint of heart.
Now we get this video leaking.
Whoa.
We get this video leaking.
What?
Eve leaked this video around this time. And this is Eve fighting with Razorfist.
No.
In the house. This is their domestic incident. And we have here abusive. Silent Ones doesn't know. A lot of people don't know about this lore, but it's all true.
This is all new to me.
It's all true, and it gets crazier
Does
and crazier.
anyone know about this?
Even
I don't know
nothing.
any about
The
this.
next revelations will blow your mind if you don't know. So it's abusive ex telling me to quit my job just because I went out with coworkers. Gets
What?
mad when I tell him I won't quit and tells me to get out because he doesn't get what he wants.
You want her to
Razorfist,
quit?
He doesn't want her having a job because he doesn't want her having her own money, her own independence, her own social group that might tell her, hey, isn't it weird that you're dating this 32-year-old fucking weirdo, shut-in, incel loser online? Isn't it a bit strange that he tells you he doesn't want you to work a job or have friends or your own money? This is him wanting to assert control over a young and vulnerable woman to make her completely dependent and submissive to him. And you can see the abuse that he's putting her through now. Mind you, this is kindly,
Shout out
Christian,
to Subarashi.
righteous preacher Razorfist. See how he runs his household.
Wait. I'll say one thing. Someone's going, this chick is insane. Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
She is insane. This is definitely a crazy bitch.
Again, as we said with Destiny, that doesn't make what these older guys are doing right.
Exactly.
It's why they're being chosen.
He chose
Because
to date her.
nobody will side with them because they're fucking crazy and you can get away with all sorts of bad shit.
Okay, then you need to go.
Well, how did you come to that conclusion? That doesn't even make any sense.
Because I am telling you, I don't want you to work that job.
Well, too fucking bad. I have the job and I'm not going to quit.
Then fuck you. Out.
No.
Listen to this shit. This is psychotic stuff. This is abusive. This is
Wait.
textbook abuse
She
and
gives
control.
him money to help pay bills?
I know.
Do you believe that?
I'm sure.
No.
You realize I can just remove your name from the fucking lease. You don't pay rent.
I don't care.
So he's
I'm
threatening
going-
her with homelessness to control her, and then he wonders why she might want to have a job to have her own money. You know, I could just throw you out at any time onto the street, right?
Psychotic.
Yeah, that's why I want this job.
They're calling it Razorfist.
to go to sleep. I am tired. And that's how it's going to go down. Stare me down.
He doesn't want her to have a job to make money to be able to support herself and not be out on the streets so that he can trap her in his house. I genuinely, I didn't get to this part. This is like all new to me right now.
down all you want. It's not going to work.
What? What is going to work?
Staring me down and being verbally abusive.
What is it gonna
not
work?
going to work. It's not going to
Imagine if you
No!
Whoa.
Oh,
That no was fucked. Hang on.
It's not going to. If you want me out tomorrow,
No!
I'm out.
You
no!
I
You
thought
don't
that was
say how it
Andy that said no. That was Razorfist that said no. Whoa, buddy.
So I rewind the video and I say, whoa, hold on a second. Did he just like shout at her no like that, scream at her, and make her feel and belittle her, make her feel like she's a nobody in this planet? This is the guy that's on the side of holier than thou, the guy that praises God above all and tells other people how to live their life more holier and be better people and not goon at girls and video games? Bro, it sure as hell feels like you're trying to cover up for some serious shortcomings in your own personal life.
Someone's going, this chick is insane.
Yeah, Batman.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dark.
She
obviously.
is insane. This is definitely a
It's
crazy
like-
bitch.
yeah, this is a
Again, as
cult
we said
leader
with
mentality.
Destiny, that doesn't make what these older guys are doing right.
Exactly.
It's why they're being chosen.
He chose
because
to date
nobody-
her.
Nobody will side with them because they're fucking crazy and you can get away with all sorts of bad shit.
Damn.
Yes, it is.
Okay, then you need to go.
Well, how did you come to that conclusion? That doesn't even make any sense.
Because I am telling you, I don't want you to work that job.
Well, too fucking bad. I have the job and I'm not going to quit.
Then fuck you. Get out.
Ed said
No.
worse.
Listen to this shit. This is psychotic stuff. This is abusive. This is
Wait.
textbook abuse
She
and
gives
control.
him money to help pay bills?
I know.
Do you believe that?
I'm sure.
No.
Smackhead, that's a rumor, but I can't confirm
You
that.
don't pay rent.
I don't care.
So he's
I'm
threatening
going-
her with homelessness to control her, and then he wonders why she might want to have a job to have her own money. You know, I could just throw you out at any time onto the street, right? Yeah, that's why I want this job.
They're calling it Razorfist.
To go to sleep. I am tired. And that's how it's going to go down. Stare me down all you want. It's not going to work.
What? What is it going to work?
Staring me down and being verbally abusive.
What
That
is it
is
gonna
not
work?
going to work. It's not going to be.
Imagine if you just-
No!
Whoa.
Oh,
That no was fucked. Hang on.
It's not going to be. If you want me out tomorrow,
No!
I'm out.
You don't-
no! And he goes, "You don't say how it ever goes," which it's like, whoa, man, like sounds like you're really secure about yourself and
That's
about this
funny.
relationship
That's
there.
funny.
Never
Yikes.
fucking goes down. Shut the fuck up.
No. I will not. Stop being verbally abusive. It's not going to work.
So
Wow.
And like I said, when I went into this, I didn't expect to be making a video covering this. I thought it was just going to be like any other live stream like I do pretty much every night where I live stream talking about stuff in the game industry and stuff going on. I was like, oh, this should be interesting. We'll talk about Razorfist because he's the soup of the day. We'll talk about this situation. And I could have never imagined it going down the road that it did, as dark as it got, and how this person is a fairly large channel in the grand scheme of YouTube. And from what I understand, a lot of these allegations and things appeared a few years ago, and he hid from it, stuck his head in the sand, and just waited for it to blow over. And now he came back, and he starts defending Goonergate, and people start looking into him again, and they're like, whoa, hold up. This is some wild stuff.
okay, so this is Razorfist jerk off tape that he uploaded to the internet in 2011. He uploaded it himself. This is him fucking jacking himself off there online. I'm not kidding.
Totally normal
This
thing.
is Razorfist.
Totally normal thing for someone to do, of course. That would tell people that Melanie Mack is correct about gooning for video games. Would of course be someone that would do something like this.
Taking his little fucking pecker and rubbing it until full fucking completion. He filmed this and uploaded it, so far as I know, by himself on Slutload. So just remember, folks, this is the moral arbiter telling you what you can jerk off to, what you can look at, what you can't look at, saying it's going to cause lustful thoughts. Seems like maybe it's projection, bro.
Always
Seems like
the
maybe
same
you need to eat
thing
the
with these
vegetables,
people.
and the real Christians can eat the meat, brother, because they're not tempted to goon and post pictures of themselves, videos rather, of them masturbating to completion online.
Ash, we have George in chat asking, what is Slutload?
Well, that's apparently where this was uploaded to. I hadn't heard of it before today.
I've never heard of
But
Slutload.
here we are.
Facts, by the way.
Here
Never
we
heard
are.
of that one.
Now, here we have Razorfist with his 18-year-old GF.
Okay.
I believe he was 32 here at the time,
Okay.
and this girl was 18.
That's quite the gap, but still legal. But quite the gap.
Okay.
Maybe the community is going to speak up and say, yeah, this is not the type of person that I want leading anybody or telling people how they should be living their lives because, yikes.
22. Which means she's 22 in 2022. She's born in the year 2000. The problem is, her and Razor started talking in 2015, which would put her at 15 years old. That's her story. Oh, that's her story. Razorfist, by the way, was born, I believe, in 1985.
I should clip that for whatever I
So
get.
that
silent
would
one.
put him
Thank you,
in
man.
2015 at about 30 years
That means
old.
a lot.
This is some pretty serious stuff, some serious allegations. And with all this coming to light, it looks like cooler heads are going to prevail and do the right thing moving forward. But holy crap, again, bringing it back to the beginning of this video, I don't think anybody in their wildest imaginations could have ever dreamed or had nightmares about how dark Goonergate would actually go. And we're just a couple weeks into it. So, yeah, I hope it was worth it for standing on this hill and trying to speak down on people on how they enjoy their video games, because the first thing people do when you come for their video games is start wondering, why do you feel like you're the one in a position to tell anybody what they can do with their games? I'm going to leave it there. If you guys appreciate what I'm doing, hit that join button. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.
Okay, so there they are. Now we're going to have an example of them and how they interacted on stream together.
Oh, they were on stream together. Cool. Cool.
Her name is Eve, by the way, folks. Her name is Eve.
Is his name Adam? Go ahead, cocksucker. All right.
Felix Wolf, I say.
Whoa, that's really low.
Yeah.
I can't hear.
Let's see if we can boost this.
I say that would be a massive.
I can't. That's like full max volume.
All right.
On max. Let's just.
Felix Wolf, I say Razorfist for president. I say that would be a massive mistake.
He said Razorfist for president.
Yeah.
Beers
Hold on.
Trick says, here is some.
Me and me as the first lady.
Right?
Oh my God! Ban the fucking Jews.
What? Whoa, wait,
Whoa,
They
buddy!
call that low
What
volume,
did she
guys.
say? Wait a minute. What? Gabe wouldn't be happy with Razor's jailbait GF there.
What did she say?
So
yes, first lady ban the Jews.
that's what she would do as first lady. She was blah, 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 based. I guess I don't know.
I mean,
Is she
His Razor Fist
That's what I
there
thought
is
she
his
said.
Oh my
18-year-old sweetheart Eve.